Over than 1.8 million Palestinians live in Gaza Strip, which has been described as the world's largest open air prison. I belong to those helpless people who have been fated to go through very harsh circumstances during the last 9 years due to the inhuman siege imposed on them by Israel after Hamas took power in 2007. Due to long standing restrictions associated with the blockade on the Israeli controlled air crossing, the Rafah crossing became the primary exit point to the outside world in recent years for Palestinians in Gaza. However, severe restrictions have been imposed by the Egyptian authorities from June 2013 onwards to the context of political uncertainty and military operations in northern Sinai. In 2015, after getting my BA degree from Cairo University, I had to go back to Gaza because my father's health condition wasn't good at that time. I was aware of the difficulties I might be facing when I decided to find my way back to Egypt. However, I would have never imagined that my trip would be the worst experience in my life. Getting out of Gaza to the broader world seems to be one of the most complicated issues to all Palestinians who live there. When I got the acceptance in University of Nicosia to pursue my master's studies, I was still stuck there, like many other cases of individuals seeking medical treatment and education abroad. In spite of the fact that it seems impossible to get a permission to cross from the Israeli-controlled border, I was in touch with everyone that might help me in this case. After being stuck in Gaza for almost 9 months, I got a permission from the Israeli authorities so I can be able to find my way to Jordan, but I had to get a permission from the Jordanian authorities as well because I'm from Gaza Strip. Unfortunately, my student visa in Egypt has expired during my trip in Gaza, so I had to get another permission from the Egyptian authorities to get in Egypt before heading to my last destination, Cyprus. Afterwards, I realized that being a Palestinian is the biggest challenge in my life and a heavy burden that I have to live with. But I still believe that there is not more happiness for me than the freedom of my homeland, Palestine. For anyone that might be listening to my story, I want you to know that things you take for granted, someone else is praying for, no matter how good or bad you think life is. Wake up every morning and be thankful for what you have. Someone somewhere else is fighting to survive.